which team will head on to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
What a job by this defense. Really confusing. The quarterback jumps in front of it, and they come up with an interception to get this game started. The question I have, Chris, can this quarterback, with all this hype, put that one behind him and get ready to play a good game the rest of it?
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's McGowan. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And he's got it again. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread arrow. He's grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To throw, it's Sellers. He's running out of time here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Plenty of time to scan the field. Finally flings it to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The back's got it. Eludes a tackle.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner is brought down. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's escaping the pocket now. Extending the play now. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
He's moving out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's McGowan. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Throwing for his running back. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. You're trying to win a playoff game, Kirk. What a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship. It comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's McGowan. But he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Catch made across the middle by the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made way out of the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Parker. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that 1st down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Ball handed to the running back. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see in the game today.
The extra point makes it 28-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's McGowan. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Offense behind the sticks, facing a second and long. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. The Gamecocks will have first and 10 here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the completion made. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gamecocks come to the line with first and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
South Carolina, 14.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. He's so lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll give it to the back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. To try a downfield shot, that's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds,
on the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them, because let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Sellers. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run it here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one.
And they heave it deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Brown. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And this time it's complete. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, South Carolina. Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Parker. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion makes it second and medium. Throws it to the right. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a...
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. It's a quarterback draw here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I thought they might come up with a pick.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. 4th and goal for the team. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Backed up with the one. He's going to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. To throw, it's Sellers. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a short completion of the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. He hands it to the back. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. He's picked for a third time tonight. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quick throw over the middle. And it's complete downfield. LSU now operating in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Refusing to be brought down. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. All the way back to claim the lead. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The extra point is good. Back in front in this shootout, 35-28. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's McGowan. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Just ran away from the defense. Kicking team on now for the extra point. It's blocked. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He can't stop him. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Quick throw to his receiver. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles and try to slow this guy down.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's McGowan. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The offense starts with a short field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense really clicking. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's McGowan. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He's looking deep here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. Finding space at the 20. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, that one's picked off. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Ball carrier finding open space. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. First and 10 play coming up. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to scramble. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure, anything.
He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to throw again. And it's caught. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. Here the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's not going to get there. The try fails. It's still a two-score game now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it second and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback keeps the football. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Watkins. And the ball to the ground. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
He's running out of time here.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. With the return. Oh, the ball on the ground. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. But that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go on the move, launching deep.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man wide open. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying to create here on the move. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Looking for his back. This time, a completion. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
Now they get set to kick it away.
South Carolina, 47.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
To keep her all the way in a really solid game, Kirk, this defense was worried about stopping the QB run today.
Yeah, with a guy like this, as a defense, you got to add an extra guy down into the box area because of the threat of his legs. If this offense is smart, run this guy maybe 8 to 10 times a game because it puts so much pressure on the opposing defense. That was a great play.
Back behind the quarterback, line in the pistol. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Well, down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He'll ride the back again here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. He's going to hand this off. Will he score here? Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point makes it a 9-point lead, 2-score game with time bleeding away quickly. Getting set to kick the ball off now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is really set up 1st and goal now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys do not go away. They hit this extra point, you cover an onside kick. You never know.
And the point after is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Crucial possession here. Suddenly, this is a 2-point game in the final quarter. What can the offense do to build on this lead or just play keep away? And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And now the handoff. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he knocks that one right through.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? Trying to extend the play. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
The quarterback had no threat of pressure at all. And that's why he's able to complete this deep pass. Great call, too, by the offensive coordinator.
First down at 10. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Well, that's a great